Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining our event today. It's a great honor for us to have so many people from all over the world here at our headquarters. Thank you so much. Today, I have several announcements, including some exciting new products. So I hope you enjoy your time with us. But first of all, I need to talk about, just briefly, I need to talk about our corporate vision. I know it's a worst topic to start with, but I need to talk about it. I hope you understand. Sigma was founded in 1961 by my father, Michihiro Yamaki. This picture was taken when the company was founded. The gentleman on the right is my father, and the lady in the center is my mother. And even today, Sigma is still a family-owned company. My father always wanted me to take over his business and continue his vision. Even when I was a small kid, like a 6 or 7 years old boy, he always told me to take over his business and continue his vision. But I did not believe I was capable of doing it, and I hated the thought of taking it on. And most importantly, the problem to me is that I was not interested in camera or photography at all. That was the problem, And, but one day, my father said something that made a strong impression on me. He said that photography is a good business because people take photos when they are happy. We are working for people's happy moments. From that day, I gradually came to understand how worthwhile it was to take over his business and to continue his vision. And I think from that point, I started liking camera and photography. And here's the result. 11 years old Kazuto started carrying the camera with me. So camera and photography has become a part of my life. 4 Happy Moments is our corporate mission. And we are fully motivated to work for people's happy moments through our high-quality products and services. And I'm sure everyone here shares the same philosophy. All of us here today are working for people's happy moments. And we are very fortunate to have an opportunity to work for this wonderful industry. In 2012, my father passed away, and at that point, I became the CEO of Sigma. And at the end of the same year, we launched our first art lens, the Sigma 35mm f1.4 DG-HSM art. It was very fortunate for us. This lens was extremely well received by photographers because this lens outperformed any other equivalent lenses by far and set the new standard for the high performance interchangeable lens. Since then, we've been working very hard to provide products which are the best of the best. During this period, however, the imaging technology has evolved significantly. With the improvement in the image quality of smartphones, smartphones have become important photographic devices. And at the same time, the significance of dedicated camera is gradually being questioned. I thought it was a serious threat for us. So over the past few years, I have been asking myself how we can contribute to the development of the imaging industry, or what we can do for photography in order to survive in this rapidly changing industry. It was quite a tough time for me, and I was really concerned and struggling to find the answer. After a long time, several careful considerations, I concluded that I should return to the spirit of the company's founding ethos. And I remembered my father often said that technological innovation is an art in itself. This word reminded me what we can do for photography. We can contribute to the art of visual expression by defining our technology to the level of an art form and supplying the very best products to photographers and image makers. That way, such photographers and image makers support us and allows us to survive in this industry. So, we are more convinced than ever about this direction. And we are fully dedicated in excelling the art of engineering, engineering for art. Commitment to technology, craftsmanship, and art is our mission statement going forward. And in order to make this commitment even clearer, we are renewing parts of our brand's visual identity. Our new brand's visual identity reflects our commitment and sincere approach to unleash the creative potential in photography. Now, we are introducing a new look, including a new logo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is our new brand visual identity. And we will be working even harder for our customers with a commitment to technology, craftsmanship, and art. As one of our commitment to art, we are now preparing to set up Sigma Foundation. The purpose of this foundation is to contribute to the development of photo culture and give people more access to inspiring photography. As the first project, we will work two world's famous photographers. They are Julia Hetta and Solveig Sandsbo. Through this foundation, we will create photo books of their works. Julia Hetta is a fashion and art photographer, and she visited Aizu, where all of our products have been produced over 50 years. And she portrayed the people, landscape, and townscapes over there. It's quite fascinating to see the people and landscape in Aizu, where the traditional Japanese culture is still retained through the eyes of Scandinavian photographer. Solveig Sandsbo is a fashion photographer and filmmaker who's been pushing the boundary of image making for decades. This time, he created AI-generated images using his own flower photographs as a database. The generated flowers are mysterious, but also beautiful enough to capture our imagination. So details of this project will be shared fully later, but I'm sure you like them. Although we are introducing a new brand visual identity and setting up our foundation, you don't need to worry. What we do will remain the same. We will continuously strive to develop, manufacture, and deliver the very best products to our customers. Since 1973, we have been making all of our products in Aizu, in Japan. And even in the future, we will commit to the community in Aizu and continue to make the high quality, excellent quality products in Aizu. Made in Aizu is our promise to global customers and commitment to the local community. Many of you will be visiting Aizu tomorrow. Right now, Aizu is fully covered with snow. So I hope you enjoy the beautiful winter scenery as well as our factory tour. Now, I'm very pleased to introduce two brand new lenses. The first lens is the 16 to 300mm f3.5 to 6.7 DC-OS Contemporary. This is the first 18.8 times all-in-one zoom lens for APS-C mirrorless cameras. This lens covers the equivalent of 24mm to 450mm in a full-frame format. When you want to travel light, a zoom lens that covers a wide range of focal lengths is very suitable, very useful. I'm sure this lens is perfect for such situations. We have achieved a compact and lightweight design with this lens, despite the lens having a wide focal range. The maximum diameter is 73.8mm. The length is 121.4 millimeters, and the weight is 615 grams in L mount. This compact and lightweight design is a great feature not only for travel, but also landscape, street, and family photos, where the versatility is very important. Of course, there is no compromise in the optical performance, and we achieved very fast and smooth autofocusing, thanks to our HLA, high response linear actuator technology. The optical stabilizer delivers 6 stops of compensation at widening.
The Sigma 16 to 300mm f3.5 to 6.7 DCOS Contemporary is a powerful, versatile and compact all-in-one APS-C zoom lens whose portability makes it ideal for photography on the move. As the world's first mirrorless lens with an 18.8 times zoom ratio, it covers everything from wide-angle to super telephoto and even macro, and opens up new possibilities for photography. Powered by Sigma's high-response linear actuator system, the 16 to 300mm lens delivers precise and high-speed autofocus, which makes it ideal for tracking fast-moving subjects. With its phenomenal zoom range, it is perfect for an incredible variety of genres and situations. The 16 to 300mm lens features powerful optical stabilization, powered by Sigma's OS2 algorithm. with 6 stops of stabilization at the wide end and 4.5 stops at the telephoto end. Images remain sharp and blur-free throughout the entire zoom range, even when handheld or in low light. Its state-of-the-art optical design features 1 FLD, 4 SLD, and 4 spherical elements for excellent suppression of chromatic aberrations. It is also highly resistant to ghosting and flare, allowing photographers to capture crisp, clear images, even in challenging lighting conditions. With its maximum magnification ratio of 1:2 at 70 mm, the lens also excels at macro photography. The Sigma 16-300 mm lens is lightweight and compact despite its large zoom range. Its versatility and portability makes it an ideal lens for traveling. Available in L mount, Sony E mount, Fujifilm X mount, and Canon RF mount, it's a versatile companion for any mirrorless APS-C sensor camera. Its dust and splash-resistant structure and the water and oil repellent coating of the front element allows photographers to continue shooting in harsh weather conditions. Covering the entire range from wide angle to super telephoto, this powerful and versatile lens brings every subject within reach.
The Sigma 16-300 mm f3.5 to 6.7 DCOS Contemporary is available in L mount, Sony E mount, Fujifilm X mount, and Canon RF mount. The price is $699, and this lens is available in April. Our other exciting new lens is 300 to 600 mm f4 DGOS Sports. This is the world's first zoom lens that achieves 600 mm with an aperture of f4. I know this lens has been a dream lens for many wildlife, sports, and aviation photographers. Actually, this lens has been my own dream lens for a long time. But today, we turned that dream into reality. The biggest challenge in making this kind of products is that it tends to become quite large and heavy. But our goal is to make it compact and lightweight enough for handheld use. And I believe we achieved it. The size is about the same as the most 600 mm f4 primes. The weight is around 4 kg, which is a little bit heavier than the typical 600 mm f4 prime, but we believe it's manageable for handheld use. The inner zoom system helps to keep a good holding balance while shooting. I'm very pleased to tell you that this lens achieves excellent optical quality, which is in line with typical 600 mm f4 prime lens performance. And we achieved the very fast and smooth autofocusing thanks to our HLA technology. Our OS2 technology means the optical stabilizer delivers 5.5 stops of compensation at the 600 mm. This lens is equipped with several advanced functions to make shooting easier in a variety of situations, such as AF buttons, focus emitter switch, and function link.
The Sigma 300 to 600 mm f4 DGOS Sports is a large aperture ultra telephoto zoom lens that breaks new ground. Combining the outstanding optical performance of a prime lens with the convenience and versatility of zoom, it offers photographers an entirely new dimension of creative freedom. Offering the optical performance of a 600 mm f4 telephoto prime lens, The Sigma 300 to 600 mm lens delivers outstanding brightness across its entire range of focal lengths. Its advanced optical design with 28 lens elements in 21 groups, including 6 FLD and 1 SLD glass elements, anomalous dispersion glass and high refractive index glass, keeps various optical aberrations to an absolute minimum and provides exceptional sharpness and clarity. The 300 to 600 mm lens features high-speed autofocus with outstanding accuracy. Powered by a high-thrust, high-response linear actuator system, its autofocus is extremely fast, accurate, and quiet. Equipped with Sigma's powerful OS2 algorithm, the 300 to 600 mm lens delivers supreme stabilization throughout the zoom range, and sharp, blur-free images in handheld and dynamic shooting situations. Photographers can also choose between 2 stabilization modes. Mode 1 is suitable for most still photography and video shoots, and Mode 2, specially designed for panning shots and capturing fast-moving subjects. Thanks to its magnesium alloy lens barrel and carbon fiber lens hood, the lens is extremely robust despite its light weight. The water and oil repellent coating on the front lens element and the thermal insulation paint on the body allow photographers to continue shooting in harsh conditions for extended periods of time. The inner zoom is designed to minimize shifts in the center of gravity for better balance and usability. Additionally, the lens supports drop-in filters, such as circular polarizing filters and variable neutral density filters. The lens easily answers to individual preferences and the demands of various shooting scenarios, featuring a range of additional buttons and switches, such as AFL buttons in 4 locations, a focus mode switch, a focus limiter switch, and an OS mode switch. The newly added function ring further expands the lens capabilities. The sturdy tripod socket includes a click-declick option for greater accuracy when setting up shots. The Sigma 300 to 600 mm lens sets a new standard for professional photography lenses. It is the ideal choice for sophisticated photographers who seek unparalleled versatility, precision, and performance.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm also very excited. I'd like to say, yeah! Thank you very much. So this lens, the Sigma 300 to 600 mm f4 DG OS Sports, is available in L mount and Sony E mount. The price is $5,999. And this lens is also available in April. So these are the 2 new lenses that we are launching today. But by the way, you may have noticed that these lenses don't have DN in their names, which we had used for the lenses designed for mirrorless cameras. But moving forward, we will stop using DN in our lens names because all the new lenses for still cameras in the future will be designed for mirrorless cameras. Today we are launching one more new product designed around brand new concept. As mentioned earlier, there has been a remarkable improvement in image quality of smartphone cameras over the past few years. Smartphones are now the most used camera in the world. And I have to admit, the very resolution of dedicated camera is brought into question. Of course, there is no doubt the dedicated cameras are indispensable for certain type of photography, such as sports, wildlife, motorsports, and so on, especially where the super telephoto lenses are used. But the question here is whether the dedicated camera is needed for daily use. The answer is, of course, yes. for camera enthusiasts like us, we know that camera is significant for finding the beauty in our everyday life. Holding the camera in our hands allows us to find the beauty in our everyday life and make our daily lives more meaningful and delightful. I believe we need a dedicated camera for our everyday life, and I'm sure everyone here agrees. The problem is that many modern digital cameras are not compatible with the frequent day-to-day use. So we wanted to create a camera that is small, simple, and highly usable, perfect for everyday photography. The concept of our new camera is an everyday system camera for creative minds. This is our new camera. We call it the Sigma BF. This is our new camera. It's an L-mount mirrorless camera with a 24 megapixel full-frame sensor. So from now on, let me share how we developed this camera. In order to create a camera that satisfies its concept, an everyday system camera for creative minds, we first had to ask questions to ourselves. What is the essence of the camera? As you know, the camera's origin is camera obscura. It was a lens that formed as the subject into an image, and the camera was literally a dark box. So, in order to create totally new camera that meets the needs of creative photographers, we developed the design concept of a modern-day camera obscura and applied it to the BF. The Sigma BF has quite distinctive style, but that's a result of our serious pursuit to create a modern-day camera obscura. You may call it an act of radical simplicity. This design philosophy, radical simplicity, runs through every aspect of the BF, but it's mainly represented by three elements. They are unibody construction, single finger operation user interface, and dual layer menu system. So let me start with the unibody construction. The Sigma BF is machined from one aluminum ingot. It takes over 7 hours to machine one body part. It takes over 7 hours. I think it's crazy. But the result is screw-free, seamless chassis that produces solid products with a superb feel and exceptional durability. On top of the body, there are only shutter button and internal microphones. On the right side, there is only strap horn. On the left side, there is only USB connection. It's a USB 3.2, 10 gigabps. So it provides the very fast data transfer. On the bottom, there are only tripod socket and battery compartment. Very simple design. You may have noticed that there is no memory card slot on the BF body. The Sigma BF has 230 gigabyte internal storage. So you can take over 14,000 JPEG files or over 4,300 DNG RAW files or over 150 movie recording at the highest bitrate. Let's check the size and weight. The Sigma BF is 130.1 millimeter wide, 72.8 millimeter tall, and 36.8 millimeter deep. The weight is 388 grams. It's very simple and lightweight, compact for daily use. The next is a single finger operation user interface. Many modern digital cameras unfortunately, many modern digital cameras are sometimes criticized by their cluttered user interfaces. There are many buttons and dials on their bodies. Well, in terms of the accessibility, once you learn how to use them, I know they work quite well. But what we wanted to achieve is the easiest camera to use with the simplest user interface for everyday photography. I believe one of the reasons why those user interfaces are so complicated and cluttered is that many modern digital cameras have inherited the UI system from film cameras. Keeping the legacy film camera UI, such as baud dial, and having additional buttons and dials, such as ISO button or white balance button, makes the UI quite complicated and cluttered. Here is the BF user interface. You have only one dial and 3 buttons. After re-examining what the ideal UI for casual everyday photography should be, we have been able to simplify the UI to this level. Apart from the shutter button on the top, you can control everything only with your thumb. Thanks to the haptics technology powered by tactile sensor and piezoelectronic elements, you can enjoy the precise and responsive operation of film. The last is a dual layer menu system. The fewer dials and buttons, like this BF, sometimes degrade user experience. So simpler UI must be supported by an optimized menu system. For example, a typical digital camera menu system has many menu items in one location, in one layer, and in many different tabs. So in order to find the menu you want, you need to read each option and explore the many menu items with the buttons and dials. If we keep such menu system as is, while reducing the number of the dials and buttons, you may end up pressing the buttons many times or rotating the dials several times to navigate the menu. In order to avoid this, we reconfigured the menu system from scratch for digital photography. There are main menu screen, we have organized all menu items into two menu screens. They are main menu screen and optional menu screen. Here is the main menu screen. All the settings required for shooting and image creation are available here on one screen. Please look at the bottom of the screen. Shutter speed, aperture, exposure compensation, ISO, and color mode, which you change the most frequently while shooting, are available here. On top of the screen, burst mode, file format, aspect ratio, AF mode, and white balance are available. And here is the optional screen. This optional screen is available just pressing the option button. Other settings such as display, sound, and USB connection, which you change less frequently while shooting, are available also here on one screen. More basic settings or information such as firmware version, file numbering, or languages, which we normally set when we first buy camera, is stored one deeper layer in system menu. So let me share how the BF UI system works. Oh, sorry. I skipped one slide, sorry. The Sigma BF, this is very important. The Sigma BF has clean live view. There is no information on the screen. In order to allow photographers to focus on the subject and the composition. The status menu on the right displays the current setting of the selected menu. You can change the setting by rotating the dial. By pressing the dial right or left, or up or down, you can change the menu to set. And now, let me share how this BF UI system works. This is the main power button, and this is the center button, and this is the main menu screen. You can choose the menu and then change the settings. And this is option button, and this is optional screen. And while shooting, you have a very clean live view. And while shooting, you can change quickly and intuitively with the status monitor. It's completely new UI system, so it may take some time for you to get used to it, especially for those who already learned how to use the modern digital cameras. But I'm sure that once you use our BF for a while, you will understand this is the easiest camera to use. As an everyday camera, you may sometimes like to shoot casually in JPEG. In this case, color modes become important. The Sigma cameras, such as FP, has several unique color modes, including teal and orange, powder blue, and warm gold. These color modes are available also in the BF2. In addition to these existing color modes, the Sigma BF has two new color modes. They are rich mode and calm mode. Rich mode provides a unique saturated color. It's characterized by cyan blue and suitable for landscape or other scenes where you want to create a greater visual impact. Calm mode provides a muted color. It's suitable for portrait or other scenes where you want to create an elegant and relaxed look. I hope you enjoy this BF's new color modes in addition to the existing popular color modes. The Sigma BF is chiefly still camera, but it does have video capability. It can shoot up to 6K in H.264, H.265, and L-log format. The Sigma BF is available in black version and silver version. Our new silver version of our I series lenses in L-mount, for L-mount, are also available, in addition to the existing black version.
The full-frame mirrorless Sigma BF is an uncompromising reimagining of the digital camera. Purposefully minimal, it cuts out everything that distracts, limits, or stifles creativity. The BF is designed for durability and beauty. As the first camera in history, the BF's body is one single seamless piece, carved from a single solid block of aluminium. The 3 touch-sensitive buttons and the multifunctional dial wheel are all that is needed to access every setting and function. With its one-finger operation user interface, vital settings such as shutter speed, aperture, and ISO are changed with a single touch. The restructured menu system provides quick and intuitive access to all possible options, with baseline settings such as upper and lower ISO limits available via simple submenus, and less frequently used functions waiting for you in the system menus. The live view keeps distractions to an absolute minimum, with the currently active setting highlighted by the new status monitor. The BF makes quick adjustments second nature. It offers a simplified photographic experience without compromising on options, with minimal physical wear on the controls to ensure long-lasting enjoyment. The BF's physical dimensions, its weight of just 388 grams, and the placement of the lens mount have been carefully designed for optimal balance with photographic lenses. Its powerful 35mm full-frame sensor delivers highly detailed photographs with exceptional image quality and wide dynamic range. The large sensor size also means excellent low-light performance and better separation between subject and background. Its fast and accurate dual autofocus with face detection and contrast autofocus system can track and focus even fast-moving subjects in complex scenes. With 6K resolution, powerful HEVC encoding, L-log support, and up to 120 frames per second, the BF provides videographers with a nimble and versatile camera. Each camera is precision-made in Aizu, Japan, using state-of-the-art 5-axis machining equipment. The BF is available in silver and black. Equipped with an L-mount, the BF is compatible with a wide and diverse range of high-quality lenses from Sigma and other L-mount alliance partners. Color is one of the most defining aspects of a photograph. The BF offers a selection of carefully designed color modes to suit your individual preferences and desired results, easily changed at the touch of a button. Its 230 gigabytes of internal memory is capable of holding over 14,000 JPEG files, 4,300 RAW images, or more than 2.5 hours of video at the highest quality setting. Data can be easily accessed, transferred, and backed up via the fast internal USB-C port. Innovative and radically simple, the BF removes all distractions for an intuitive experience. It turns photography into an effortless part of everyday life and allows you to focus on what really matters, your photographs.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is my brief introduction to the Sigma BF. After my presentation, you will be invited to the inside of our office, and you can try the working sample of this BF, as well as the 2 new lenses. I hope this refreshingly uncomplicated design and advanced function of the BF make your everyday photography more beautiful, more meaningful, and more enjoyable. The price of the BF is $1,990. This camera is available in April. So this is my introduction to the 3 exciting new products. All our Sigma staff are very excited to deliver this exciting new product to our customers. Thank you very much for your kind attention. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much.